Hello everyone, and welcome to the finale of the Pokemon Red Nostalgia Trip. In the last episode, we caught Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, and in this episode, we're going to be catching Mewtwo. And also a few other little bits. So I could have added this onto the end of the last episode. I was like, after I edited it, I was like, okay, I can do like a bunch of stuff, and I can edit this down, and I probably have room to do it all, but I felt like Mewtwo probably just needed its own episode, and then I want to do a few other things. I've been requested to do a few things as well by people that have been watching, namely RJ, who knows what will be coming at the end. So we're gonna go off and we're gonna try and catch Mewtwo. I'm trying to, because with the birds, I wanted to do them all in one episode, so I'm not gonna. I use repels to get to them easier and stuff, and I did some cuts and stuff. But with this, I feel like I'm gonna, unless it gets too intense, then I'm not gonna use repels if I can help it. So this is the unknown dungeon. As you can see, I have trained everyone up to level 70 just to have some sort of surviving chance against Mewtwo. Because after Moltres, kind of went a bit downhill. So I was like, okay, well, Mewtwo is level 70. Can I get this? Max Elixir. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's probably a good idea to train up to the same level as it. Unfortunately, that's the last challenge. I technically just throw a Master Ball at it, but I don't really want to. Now, Unknown Dungeon is very confusing. There's obviously a bunch of different pathways, a bunch of different ladders and stuff, and you'll eventually get there. You can actually catch chances in here. I actually forgot about that. That's actually interesting. I don't think you can catch Kangaskhan and Tauros though, so those are still Safari. But I have a glitch for you. I have a glitch prepared for you to deal with those. I actually forgot Chansey was in here. There's like a bunch of Pokemon in here though. There's like, obviously we've seen Magneton, we've seen there's obviously probably Golbats in here, Gravelers. And I've ended up back outside, haven't I? Just realised. Well, not outside, but I've ended up back in the start. So I mean, there's a lot of different paths and ladders and stuff that take you different ways. You want to go down, that's the main thing you want to do. There's a Wigglytuff. Bloody hell, that's scary as fuck. I might switch my team around, because we haven't really seen the team in a while, so let's put Flydra at the front. I said we haven't really seen it in a while. We didn't really get a look at them in the last episode, is what I mean. There's Kadabras. You obviously can't catch Alakazams, but there's Kadabras. There's Rhydons. I'm pretty sure there's... For some reason in my head, I feel like there's a Dodrio in here. I don't know why I think there's Dodrio in here, unless it's like a trainer. Because I know in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I think there's actually trainers in here. How do I do? You'll have to bear with me. It's been a long time. There's Venomoth. Like I said, I've still got a bunch of repels, so if I decide that like this is getting too much, then I will just not I just will not deal with them. Kadabra, that's fine. I won't fight all of them, I'll just fight a few of them and stuff, so. Yeah, because while you're in a cave, there's a ridiculous amount. There's Electrodes in here. There's a whole bunch of Pokemon in here. Very powerful, obviously, like level 52. So this is the best place to train up. Oh, so we found a Chansey. So if you fight Chanseys, then they give you a ridiculous amount of experience. I feel like I've gone the wrong way. So it's... I think it's this way. Parasect, which looks really weird in this game. Like, it's got pincers coming out the top of its mushroom and stuff, which is like interesting. Magneton again, hiya. Magneton's an interesting Pokemon. I really like Magnezone as well. If you watch the a throwback series with me and Dan of Dante's Designs, we did Pokemon Platinum together. It was said it was a versus, but it was never a versus. So yeah, I had a Magnezone on that called UFO. And then that's where my good pal Helichum came from. And it's very much worth a watch. You know, like it took us a really long time to get through it. And the only reason it took us a long time to get through it is because it was one of the first series that I started on my channel. It was definitely the first series we did as like far away collaborations and stuff. So I didn't really know what I was doing and how to edit it with Premiere Pro. And then after, oh yeah, there is Dojo. So yeah. And episode, because what I would do is I would crop all our footage down into 3 separate videos so I could edit them together and put it together sort of thing. And it was 6 layers of videos and stuff. And I was just like, why am I doing it like this? Why have I done this? So then I figured out how to do it properly, and then I did it a specific way. And let's put Hemlock at the front because Hemlock hasn't been up at front for a while. I figured out what I was doing, and I managed to reduce render times from like roughly, because the episodes were nearly sometimes an hour and stuff, so they're about 40 minutes to an hour on some of them. I got the footage down from, the render times from down like 13 hours to like 2. So over the years, I'm like, yeah, I know what I'm doing now. I understand how to render. Reduce this render time down. That Wigglytuff, it's terrifying. I want to say, I'm curious actually, I want to see how many Pokemon I have actually seen. Is this even going to take it out? No, we didn't actually take it out. Okay, that's interesting. Don't put me to sleep, thank you. One thing I do want to try, because I haven't really got a... Oh yeah, I do. You know what I can do? Right, okay, I don't know why I didn't do this in the first place. When we get to Mewtwo, we're going to start off with Merlin. Okay, yeah, this is the way we need to go. I'm going to start with Merlin. I don't know why I didn't do this to the birds. It just suddenly occurred to me that I had fun wave on Merlin. Okay, there's the Rhydon. Level 64 Parasect, well. One thing, like, if anyone is like, obviously Daniel, I know Daniel has it. I know like a couple of other people, like Paragon and... it's a Ditto, not Paragon, sorry, Paradox. Have played Pokemon's Legend Arceus. If anyone's played Arceus and seen the absolute hell that is Paris in that game, oh my god. Paris and Parasect in that game murder you. They will come after you and haunt your dreams. They will come after your children. Damn it. They will... And then in this, they're just like, oh, they're really like meek and docile and stuff. But back in Hisuian times, they were just like, let's... I would have loved it if they'd done like a Hisuian Parasect, because that would have been amazing. Or like an evolution for Parasect, kind of like Weird Ear for Stantler and stuff. Imagine just like this mass-off mushroom coming at you. It's already bad enough as it is because it's already a zombie. I don't know how far you could take it, to be honest. Hey, Marowak, hiya. Marowak giving the world's best fist bump. So we're making progress through the Unknown Dungeon. Interestingly, in Kalos, you can actually catch Mewtwo in that game, and he is in the Unknown Dungeon, but for whatever reason, they decided to just make dungeons like little rooms in that game. There was loads of hidden caves and stuff. You went in and there was literally one room, and one of them that really pissed me off, and I'll tell you in a minute after I deal with this Ditto, was on one of the routes towards between the 3rd and the 4th gym. Oh, an Ultra Wall, thank you. There was the Sea Dragon's Den. And you think, oh wow, there's a new legendary called the Sea Dragon it's a mythical sea dragon and stuff, which is probably what it was going to be, and then they cut it out. Because after you complete the game, you have a chance of finding, depending on who your starter is, you have a chance of finding one of the legendary birds. And it's just like, okay, well that's cool. And you run into them and they run away. You don't get a chance to catch them, you just keep running into it. And eventually you stop finding it. And it says, oh, it's flown off towards the north. And you go into the sea dragon's den and then that bird attacks you, whichever one it is. And it's just like, well, they're not a sea dragon. And it's not referencing, oh, there's Mewtwo. It's not referencing Lugia or anything, because Lugia is not in the game, and it's not really a dragon anyway. But like, the thing is with dragon-type Pokemon, they've always said this, it's like, a Pokemon can be a dragon, but it doesn't necessarily mean to be the dragon type. Dragon type just means it's like a mythical type. It's just the way that it's worded. It's a really weird wording. Generally, obviously, yes, they are dragons, but like, you get stuff like, what do you call him? Where's Merlin? Merlin. Like, Mega Ampharos is Electric Dragon. It's not a dragon in the slightest. Before we go into that, yeah, it's just like, they could have had like a sea dragon Pokemon or something, and it would have been really cool, and it just, I don't know what it was. There was a lot of things like that in Kalos. I feel like it was their big adventure into 3D, and then they had all these ideas, and then a lot of them got caught, and then they couldn't do Z to fix it. Because then it was the 20th anniversary, and they did Pokemon Sun and Moon instead of X and Y, and it was just like, oh, nightmare. No, don't disconnect. Thank you. So here we are. Here we have Mewtwo, who lied to us. He just called himself Mew. And that's such a really weird sprite. It's just all like hunched over. It's kind of creepy, actually. And obviously everyone knows pretty much the story of Mewtwo. That it's a clone of Mew. They were trying to clone Mew and stuff and get the DNA from Mew, and then it's all gone wrong. And he became a bit of a powerful boy. And he was like, you know what? I should exist, Mew shouldn't. And then in the movie, like, Ash obviously goes to that island and stuff, and like Mew's just there, and it's just all like giggling. It's just like, I don't really care, Mewtwo. I'm just here to have a good time. I actually forgot it had Recover, which is not going to be great. So it's got Barrier as well, which just raises defense, which is fine. This isn't going to be the funnest fight, to be honest, because like I said, it's got Recover. I don't really want to hit it again. We have paralyzed it, so that's fine. Let's try and... My special fell, so that might help a little bit. So let's throw Ultra Balls. I have got more Ultra Balls than this. So even while it's paralyzed, it's still gonna miss. If it goes on for too long, I'll use my Master Ball. I don't even know if I've got my Master Ball on me, to be honest, but, you know, like... We will catch it. Even if I have to do what I did last time with Moltres. Okay, so he's down, that's fine. I can bring him back if I need to. Right. Let's bring in Neptune, because he will... He will be able to take a few hits on the special side at least. Okay. I think. We'll see. I mean, it's a Mewtwo, stab, psychic move. Ideally, I would like to hit it, but I don't know what I can hit it with. Oh, it's a crit, okay. What could I hit it with? I don't really have anything that's weak enough to hit it. I could use Psychic with you, I guess. Because it's not stab. And it resists it, okay. give us a better chance at trying to catch it. You know, it might be here a while, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter if I'm here a while, because this is going to be like pretty much the whole episode. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe one more. If not, I've saved it in front of it, so it's, you know, it's not an issue. Ooh. It does have recover as well. I've got to remember that. That's a crit. Oh, that wasn't a crit. That was just a... There it goes, damn it. How much is that going to heal it by? Quite a bit, actually. I mean, we got Flamethrower on... Where's my... Ultra Balls? There they are. Yes, okay. It's fine. It's not fine, it's very much not fine. I don't think I've got the Master Ball, and I think I put it away just in case I accidentally used it, so, you know, it's fine, whatever. If it wipes me, I'll go off and I'll go and get it, basically. We've already been through, so... That's a crit, that has to be a crit. Yeah. I don't like, if I can help it, I don't like using my Master Ball. Not that I need to use it on anything else. Could save it for Mewtwo, but... Fully paralyzed. At least it got paralyzed. Come on. I wonder what the chances are, because every time I've done it... Yeah. So I don't really understand the mechanics of that. Like, I don't know if it's... I always remember, like, the Pokeball would hit. Sometimes it would miss, sometimes it would hit, and then it would break out, and then eventually you might catch it. But obviously it must be a case of it misses or it catches. There's no in between. And yeah, that's Mewtwo, I guess. It was created by a scientist after years of horrific gene splicing and DNA engineering experiments. So yeah, there we go, there's Mewtwo. That's not the end of the episode here, though. I'm going to cut back once I get out of here. And we will do the other stuff that I want to do. So I shall be right back. Okay, so now that we've got Mewtwo, it is glitch time. So this is a lot of stuff that people wanted me to do. Like, they've asked me to do some glitches within the game. So I'll show you the ones that I can do, and then... So you might think, oh, well, obviously you can get Chansey in the Unknown Dungeon, but it's very, very, very rare. It's not a really common thing. It's like probably like a 1% chance of finding it. And I just got lucky and happened to find it. But there's, you know, there's Kangaskhan and there's Tauros within the Safari Zone. And you might think, oh, well, I'll go in. I've got my 30 balls, and I'll come into the Safari Zone, I'll do a couple of battles and stuff. So I just want to go to where, like, Kangaskhan's are common and stuff. Because Tauros, Scyther's another one, or Pinsir, like, you can't get those outside of the Safari Zone. You can get Chansey, but that's it. Oh, so we're going to throw those on... Oh, we're going to run away from that. And I just want to show you... The only thing that I don't think this works with is Dratini. And you can get Dratini by just using the Super Rod in the ponds of the Safari Zone. I think specifically the one at the start. You usually find Kangaskhan around here somewhere. Where's the Nidoran female? So I usually like try and get Kangaskhan from here. And this is just like, just an example, because I like this, and I randomly discovered this. It's a well-known thing, but like when you discover it for yourself, like, it's always fun. And you might come in and you think, oh god, you know, like, imagine like I found a Kangaskhan. Now, I don't think I can I fly from here? Yeah, I can't fly from here, but once you've run out of steps, I need to like try and do this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna speed up for a second just so I can run out of steps. So once you run out of steps, you think, oh god, I didn't find any Kangaskhan's, I didn't find any of the Pokemon, I didn't get a Tauros, I didn't get a Dratini or whatever, I didn't get Scyther, so you're really pissed off about it. What you can do is, because there's some weird ass glitch and like in Cinnabar, Cinnabar's east coast, you can come over here and you can surf on the edge of here, and we'll be utilizing this again in a minute because for the main glitch that everyone knows about. And we'll see. It might take me a minute to find an encounter, but there we go. There goes my controller again. You find Safari Pokemon on the side of the side of the coast. So you can it basically replicates like I think it's the last area that you were in. So if you went to Lavender Tower and you came here, you'd find Ghastlies. I think that's how it works. But you can come here and you can keep fighting Safari Pokemon. I don't know if it's like location based, so you have to go in and you have to go to the grass that I was in to find Kangaskhan or whatever. But you come here and you can just keep doing this and over and over and over again. And eventually you will find like Tauros and you'll find the other Pokemon like that you might want. So that's one glitch that you can do. The next one is like, let me just see, what have I got here? Okay, I can do it with that, that's fine. I'm like, oh god, you know, my Pokemon, they need elixirs. I'm running out of PP all the time. So not to worry. Let's go to Viridian City. And this is the most well-known glitch in Pokemon. And if you don't know it, then what you do is you talk to this man. I had my coffee, now I feel great. Sure, you can go through. Are you in a hurry? No. I see, you're using a Pokedex. When you catch a Pokemon, Pokedex is automatically updated. What, you don't know how to catch a Pokemon? I'll show you how to then. So you get this old man to show you how to catch Pokemon. He finds a level 5 Weedle and he's just like, oh, you know what, I've got 50 Pokeballs, let me just launch this at this Weedle! First, you need to weaken the target Pokemon, and now if we go back to Cinnabar. And go back to the East Coast again, we should have triggered the glitch. And it completely, like, breaks the game. So, if you keep coming up and down here now, you'll start finding Pokemon you shouldn't really be finding. Oh, there it goes. Missing no. It's level 182. You can fight if you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. You just run away from it. And now we should have a ridiculous amount of elixirs. So it says Flag 9, which might mean, like, we've got like 200 or something elixirs. But if you keep doing this as well, sometimes you'll find like weird things. Like, depending on how your character's named, it's the characters in, I think it's like the 3rd, 5th and 9th slot of your character's name. That's how it affects it. And so, for instance, when I was younger, when I would do this, I would find Mewtwo's at like level 192. You don't always fight. So this is M, so this is slightly different than Missingno. It's the same thing, but not. Never catch a Missingno. Don't do that to yourself. But, yeah, you just gotta... We'll keep going for a few more and see, because I want to see what other Pokemon I find here. At one point, and that's Missingno again, isn't it? Yeah, interesting. At one point, I even fought Lorelei of the Elite Four here, and it was just a random battle. It was just like a wild Lorelei has appeared, but then it had a team of 6. You can beat up the team of 6, and you can just like completely break the game with this. So it's worth it if you want to do like rare candies and stuff. If you haven't got the if you can't do it, you can do it with any item you want. You can even do it with your bike if you wanted. You can get an unlimited number of bikes. It's whatever is in the 6 item slot in your bag, which is why I did it with the elixir, because that just happened to be there. But you can do it with nuggets, so you can get a ridiculous amount of money. You can do it with rare candies, so you can get infinite rare candies. So now we've got a Rapidash here, which is what? Level 177. Can't escape it, because it's too fast. It's faster than Alakazam. This is probably actually going to murder me now, watch it. Let's see how much damage this does. It might kill itself though, because if it's going to murder Alakazam in one hit. That was a crit as well. Oh, it did nothing. Whatever. Can I run? Can't escape. Right, so I can't escape the level 177 Rapidash. Okay, now we can. Right, we got away. Let's have a look at 1 or 2 more, just to see. I'm curious to see what else is here now. We've got 177 Rapidash. Why does my controller keep disconnecting? Stop it. It goes through this phase where, like... Alright, let me just disconnect it. Right, sorry about this. I'm gonna reconnect it. It goes through this phase where, like, at a certain point, it just starts disconnecting and reconnecting randomly, because I don't use I use a PS3 controller, so that's why it does that. I want to know if I can turn these sounds off and stuff, but we should be alright. But it's really, it's a really interesting glitch, and I want to see if it's messed up my that's the missing though. Yeah, okay, so that's just how you do that. Okay, so that's 100 level 82 in missing though again. There's Krakatoa. Let's get away from that. I want to see if it's messed up my Hall of Fame, because I'm sure it has, because it likes to mess up your Hall of Fame, and it's like, oh look, you can see some really weird stuff in your Hall of Fame. I think it's the more you do the Pokemon League as well, the more it messes it up. Yeah, so there you go. I've got a level 132 Ghastly, a level 144 Metapod named Harash. Daniel Bivalhyra, level 76. A level 200 Bird Normal. So it's not even flying type, it's the bird type, which is actually what it was called originally. And then Thrash Water Fighting at 219. So yeah, that's my team apparently. And now the music's all glitched up, so that's lovely. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna heal up real quick. And we're going to have a look at our team one last time, because there's one more thing I want to do, and this is the thing that RJ wanted me to do. So here we have, and we're not going to be seeing our team. You'll see it down the side. I'm not going to change the team or anything, but this is the last time we're going to see them in game and stuff. So here we have Merlin the Alakazam, Krakatoa the Magmar, Rocksteady the Golem, Flydra the Dodrio, Neptune the Lapras, and our starter from all the way to the beginning, Hemlock the Bulbasaur. Oh, it's not Bulbasaur, but he was a Bulbasaur. Hemlock the Venusaur. Helps if I get it right. So yeah, I will cut back, because the next thing you'll see me, I will be back in Cerulean City with a very, very weak team. So I'll cut back there in a second, and I'll see you in a few seconds, because for me it's going to be like a few minutes, or it's going to be like a couple of hours before I do this, but yeah, I'll be back. Alright, I am back, everyone. After a lot of preparation and stuff, we are now playing Pokemon Blue with my lovely assistant, Wet Boy the Wartortle. We're going to be attempting to catch Mew and doing the Mew glitch. I do have 99 Master Balls and a bunch of potions and stuff, because I was just like, I don't want to mess this up as much as possible. I want it to go as smoothly as possible. I don't know how that's going to work with just having Wartortle, Wet Boy. So this is because of RJ, and because of that, I've named my rival RJ, so I hope you're happy. So we're going to be doing this battle. I don't know how long this is going to take me, but hopefully I'll get it done right. See if we can get this through, because my only concern is fighting this and losing to Bulbasaur, because I haven't got any other Pokemon with me, but we should be alright. I can heal up against Abra, so it's fine. Let me just heal up the Wet Boy. Hold on. So let me let's get Abra out of the way. So like I said, I'm just concerned about the Bulbasaur because we will have to struggle our way through it, kind of thing. Hopefully I can get this to work on my first try, because this is my first attempt trying this. I've never done it before. Well, I would like to do it. Or is it going to have Ivysaur? Is it going to have Bulbasaur? Ivysaur. It's going to have Bulbasaur. Okay. Let's try just reducing his defense down a little bit. I'm worried about him basically doing that. I mean, I could try and just wet boy it. I could try. I mean, that still did a decent amount of damage, but it's probably going to do not as much. That's what I was worried about, is the Leech Seed, because that's just going to take a longer time now. It probably does have can't use Leech Seed. Is it not got Vine Whip? Because Tackle would probably be doing about the same amount of damage. So I may as well just do this, because he used Growl on me, so... Oh no, it does have Vine Whip. Oh shit. That was a crit too, okay. Oh, it did not mean to use that. Okay, I messed this up now. Very, very much messed this up. Okay, let's just do that. That's fine. Did not mean to throw a Master Ball at the Bulbasaur. Let's see how much Tackle will do. I just want to get this out of the way. Oh no, there we go. It's actually doing a lot more damage. Whoops. Please don't use Vine Whip on me and then mess me up. Oh, come on. Don't. Okay, right. So. That's RJ defeated. That was my own fault because I was using Water Gun and stuff. But, yeah, I don't care. Just get out of my way, RJ. Let's heal up. So now we've done that. We just have to take on the trainers up on Nugget Bridge. So that shouldn't be too hard with this Wet Boy. Sweat Boy. Okay, so now I've done that. Just wait for him to stop talking. That's fine. I'm gonna save state it here. If it'll let me. Let me just double check that. Has it done that? Yes, okay. So now, I'm going to come into here, and depending on how long it'll take, I'll cut around it, but we'll see. And we need to find an Abra. Oh, there's one. Okay, well that was easy enough. So now that we've done that, let's just use our Master Balls to get this. Obviously, I'm making this easier for me, but you won't, unless you're cheating like me, you won't have access to that. So, now, we teleport back. I think I want to heal, but I'm kind of nervous about healing. I think we're okay to heal. We'll see. If not, I'll have to reload it, but... Now we have to make our way back up to Nugget Bridge again. And this time going to the top right. This is where it starts. After this step is where it starts getting complicated. So we come over here. Ignore every other trainer apart from this one. He's just got an Onyx, so that's easy enough for us to deal with. Okay. So, and then once we've done that, we're going to come back over to here, and this is where that trainer comes into it, the one that we walked past earlier. So we want to, I'm going to come over here a second, and I'm going to stand here, and I'm going to save state it again. Onto there. So that should hopefully work. Let me just do it. I'm going to do it on a different one. No, that should be fine. Okay. And then... See, I did it wrong, but what you're supposed to do is at the same time as doing that, you press start, you teleport. He will see you. And then you can teleport away. Now, we go back up to Nugget Bridge again. That's not bad. I did it in one reset, so that's okay. For someone who's never done it before, you know. It's not that hard to do. Now you come over here, we fought this guy, and then we have to fight this trainer up here, and you have to make sure that you go up to the top point, get him to come to you. Beat up his Slowpoke. But this might be a little tricky because we haven't... We should be alright. We haven't got Bite. I wanted to get Bite by this point just so I had a better normal move. We should be okay though. Oh, don't miss. Come on. It only needs to be hit once more. Don't confuse me. Must we get Bite now? Yeah, there it is. Of course. And then just get rid of tackle. Doesn't really matter. No. This should be our last battle, technically. So now, what we do now is we should... teleport back to the Pokemon Center again. I hope I've done this right. I really hope I've done it. Come back up here. And then all of a sudden the game should pause. And then when we exit the menu, there he is. There is Mew. So if you really want to get Mew in Gen 1, that's how you do it. And it's you know, you saw me doing it. It's not the hardest glitch in the world. Obviously, if you come in here and you're going to catch it properly, you'd probably want to buy a bunch of Pokeballs and try and save up for a bunch of Pokeballs. And it's only level 7. And yeah. There we go. So rare that it's still said to be a mirage by many experts. Only a few people have seen it worldwide. And that is it. There we go. Don't want to give the nickname to Mew. And it stays on your team as well. It's not like a broken thing. It's an actual Mew for you to keep and use through the whole game. It only has pound, but you can teach it any TM you want because Mew can learn any move. And yeah, that is the last thing I wanted to do for this series. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I love doing this, and I'm glad I got to do the Mew glitch for you right at the end. And we will see you, well, I will see you in the next series, which I think at the moment, I don't know what I want to do at the minute. I do want to go through, like, redo some of my old Pokemon saves. So I want to redo Emerald, I want to redo Crystal. I might redo Emerald next because I haven't played Gen 3 in a while, and I'll use a completely different team to what I did last time because, you know, when I first did Emerald, it was like one of the first series I did on my channel, as was Leaf Green and Crystal. So I'm excited to do that, and I'll get a cool new layout and stuff done. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. This is the end. Thank you to my team. Thank you, Wet Boy. Thank you, Mew. And I will see you all in the next series. Bye!